Really?
Yeah.
We are on different pages.
I can tell from your comments. It's probably how it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think Blantons is a fine port. I just think it's overhyped, and there's other bourbons in the similar price range that I think you get a little bit more character out of. How's not working?
It's pretty good, actually.
Pretty good?
It's pretty good. Keep busy.
I've been getting my ass kicked at work, so I'm a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm definitely, things are slower. It's a slower pace. Not as much rush.
I feel like I'm doing 150 miles an hour, but you know me, I got my hands on a lot of cookie jars, so I'm just.
Yeah, you like to keep busy?
I do. I like to keep busy, but I like to, enjoy it when I can too. So, always nice to sit back and enjoy this glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
So, I'm Tom.
I'm Derrick.
Derrick. A couple of whiskey geeks, and a couple of whiskey geeks with some lottery finds.
Yes.
Yeah.
And some new additions.
Yeah. So you won that in the lottery. That's
My first ever win.
Well, congrats. All right.
Applied several times. The first time anything came through.
There's plenty of people that bitch about the New Hampshire lottery system. I personally think it's great. I love the way they do it. It
works for you.
It works for me. It's efficient for them.
Sure.
From an operational perspective. But then there's the old age argument. They open it to everybody, so you could be a Virginia resident, or a Mass resident, and then come pick up your bottle.
Yep.
Their only catch is you got to pick it up with your ID.
Yep. And you only have only a month or whatever. Like there's a window.
Oh, it's shorter than that.
Couple weeks?
I think it's 2 weeks. And if you don't pick it up, then
It was on the shelf.
back to the pool. Yeah. So this Blanton's not really a new to the cave, but this one's a new to the cave.
Cool.
This one's come through the cave.
Yep. Yeah, I've had it before. Not often.
Been a minute since I've had a Blanton's. So we'll see.
I know there's a lot of hype.
It's got a shit ton of hype.
Yeah.
Let's face it. Everybody wants the Blantons. And my perception is that it's good, but I also think it's overhyped. So we'll see if my opinion kind of stays in that lane today, or whether
it was perfectly reasonable to pay for it as part of the lottery. I wouldn't be interested in paying secondary price, secondary market price for this.
So I've been getting my ass kicked, at work and whatnot. Been kind of busy, so I haven't really had much scavenger time. For what's new to the cave, but I actually kind of sort of have something what's new to the cave.
Got a little something?
Kind of. So I found a bottle of Irish that I never had, and this was back a couple months ago. And I brought it in. For some reason, I must have been distracted. I did something. For some reason, I got out of the box, and the bottle was put somewhere else, not in the spot where it's supposed to be, whether it was in the cabinets, what have you. And I keep having this empty box. I'm like, where did this bottle go? Well, I finally found it.
So it's new to you again.
So it's new to me again. Right. So although I didn't really scavenger hunt outside of the whiskey cave, I kind of scavengered inside the whiskey cave. So this is a Bonders Edition J.J. Corey. Just a 8-year-old. I've never seen it before, so I had to grab it. Irish whiskey matured in ex-bourbon casks from Kentucky and finished in Oloroso PX Zimenez. So that speaks to your...
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It's a blend of malt and pot still Irish whiskeys, aged 8 years old. Just show the bottle here real quick. Nice kind of simple, short, elegant bottle. And Bonders Edition, so I don't really know what that means, quite honestly. But this looks pretty good.
Maybe it was made for one of their importers?
Yeah. So someday we'll try this. So that's kind of what's new, not new to the cave.
Sure.
For this week's edition, what's new to the cave?
Reasonably priced, pricey. I mean, was it?
I don't have to look it up. I actually don't recall. It's an Irish whiskey.
It was probably pretty reasonable.
I probably paid $60 to $80.
That's what I was going to say.
Would be my guess. Maybe I'll do some homework and I'm not going to pull a receipt because I don't collect the evidence.
Sure.
But Google will give me some sort of idea.
All right.
So
So what are we gonna do with these?
We're gonna try the regular Blantons, and this is the straight from the barrel or cask strength.
Yep.
This is coming in at 129 proof.
That's hot.
And what's our regular Blantons?
I have my glasses on.
Oh yeah. Gotta get those fixed both times.
That's just old.
Probably just 80. Let's open them up.
All right, I would guess we're ready.
So you're a Scotch guy. You're an Irish guy.
Scotch guy.
You like a bourbon occasionally. But
Occasionally.
what would you say your favorite bourbon is?
Oh. Probably Booker's.
I kind of feel it.
Actually, it's been a while since I've even had the Booker's, but we drank it a lot for a while. It was one of the few, even for as as proofy as that is, I can have more than one glass.
Yes. Yeah. There's just something about Booker's that just it's flavorful. It's I've always called it a sippy tea. That flavor just lingers. It's definitely something you're not going doing this with a lot because you're still tasting
too hot.
it. Yeah. So this is actually 93 proof.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's actually more than I thought it was. Because I would have guessed lower than that. Pretty little bag.
I was a fan.
Bet you my bag's prettier.
Well, it should be.
We're comparing purses. Oh yeah.
Or yours leather.
Oh well. Is it leather?
Fake leather?
Yeah. Let's not call it leather.
Faux leather.
Yeah. But cotton it is not. So this is loved it. I said this earlier. Dumped on 8/7/24. Cool way to describe that.
Cool bronzy look.
It is, yeah. Warehouse H. 129.2 is what we're coming in at.
I do find it cool when they're handwritten.
I do too. Yeah. Sometimes even if they're not really.
They're just handwritten font.
Yes. So let's get a couple of glasses. When's the last time you had Booker's?
I don't know. It's been a couple of years probably.
So these open kind of cool. They got these little pull tabs.
All right, not too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad. Are we doing pour them both or doing one at a time?
Let's do yours first.
Okay.
And we'll work our way up to this one. I guess that's probably the proper way to do this. Don't throw away the horses.
So what's the story with the horses?
If you collect all the letters that spells out Blantons, you
Yep.
can ship it to the distillery and they'll put it on a stave for you.
Oh.
So it's pretty cool. We're actually getting ready to do that at the cigar bar up north because we just polished up. I think it was a tea we were missing. But it's like the Monopoly at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one of those is on the other side of the world. They didn't produce them.
Anyway.
Right. So it's kind of the same thing. It's like you got all these letters, but you're just missing the N.
All right.
So all right. So this is the ever popular
Yes.
Blantons. One of the most asked for bottles in a liquor store.
Highly sought after.
Extremely. I pulled a lucky glass. You're getting good at that.
We've got like 20 of these, and this thing
There's-
comes up almost every episode.
There's only one of those.
I know.
There's only one of those. So, it's a smooth, elegant nose. I'll get a little brown sugar.
Yeah, light, a little honeysuckle.
I don't get the 93 proof off the nose.
Get no proof off the nose.
No. It's very approachable on the nose.
Very subtle.
A little vanilla, a little caramel. Oh, vanilla picked up on the finish. Still get the brown sugar.
Yeah, a little brown sugar, a little vanilla, hints of sugar, hints of honey or sweetness.
Yeah.
I I can see why people like it.
It's polished. Very polished.
Yeah, very well put together. Very easy drinking.
I do get a little of the proof on the finish. The proof shows up a little bit on the finish. Not bad, but there's no proof in the nose. I do get a little on the finish. More than I would have thought. You know, I probably would have pegged it at 90 if I was drinking this.
Yeah, for the first sip, I didn't get really any. Maybe just a wee bit on the finish, you know. Especially if you like swallow fast.
I really do. The brown sugar I'm really getting probably the most.
Yes.
All right, well, let's see how. Let's amp it up.
All right.
So essentially, what this should be is that
More
not
intense.
not watered down, right?
Yeah.
So it's straight from the barrel. That you know, they proof that down by obviously adding water to it to create something that would be more approachable for your average consumer. Your average consumer, I would imagine, find this to be pretty hot at 129 plus.
Maybe. We'll see.
But we'll see. Big price difference, and obviously, you think that's hard to find. This is even harder to find.
You're gonna have some.
What the hell?
So I mean, we talked about, you know, well put together.
I think I'm over pouring me here. We're gonna have a good after party. What can I say?
So with that, like quality, good process, we might not get much on the proof.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean that's gone up a little bit in MSRP. I mean, secondary market, you know, those are over $100.
Well, it was 80.
Oh, is that what it is now? 80?
Yeah.
This is 176 MSRP. I don't know what the secondary market is on this, but I would probably guess in the $400 plus range. That could be wrong.
Scarcity, right?
Yeah, scarcity, exactly. So, let's see. I'm not getting a proof here on the nose either.
No, but the overall profile is a little bit more robust. There's a little bit more to it.
Volume up.
Yep. It's the same basic things, but you can tell them they come to the surface faster.
Ooh. Kind of like that is. It was thick, sitting on the tongue, palate, very rich, and it is that amped up.
Yeah, it's more intensified. I can definitely taste the proof now.
You can get the proof, but the proof's almost coming across like I'm still getting all that brown sugar, but the proof puts a little spice and a little, like I can taste it like it's granular.
Yeah, it's definitely got it's got a little more spice to it.
But I really like that.
My initial preference would be the regular.
Really?
Yeah.
We are on different pages there.
I could tell from your comments. That's probably how it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, I think Blanton's is a fine pour. I just think it's overhyped, and there's other bourbons in the similar price range that I think you get a little bit more character out of.
Oh yeah, this has more character, but I think that the sweet spot really for me is the sweet spot of
where your palate wants to be.
Well, that and just because the flavors are more subtle.
Yep.
And I think they're better when they're subtle, and when they're ramped up, I don't necessarily appreciate them as much. I don't like the flavor profile as much when it's intensified.
See, this is coming across a little on the thin side now.
Well, comparatively,
yeah.
I can still feel this one in my throat.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Okay. No, it's still lingering for me. That's as in the flavor profile is still lingering.
No, I'm getting like that.
I like that.
I get that heartburn response.
Okay. All right, so you like the regular blends better?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
And the more I have this one, the more I like the regular one.
So we won the right bottles. We've concluded that.
Yeah.
You want to do a quick rating on the two?
Ooh. Yeah, let's do it. Not much in the way of nose, which is pretty typical. So I'll give it like 7.7 and 7.8. So the nose gets a little better in the barrel proof. Palate, like 8.4, 8.2.
Okay.
And then finish 8.4, 8.
All right. We had definitely two different pages today.
It definitely, like, I thought this was pretty consistent all around. And this one fell off like as I went through the profile. I mean, obviously, other than nose was indistinctive, but
So I'm gonna go 7-8 on the nose on this one. 8 and 8. Palate and finish are kind of they match very well. They flow one to the other. So I'll give the nod for the consistency there. This guy, however, man, I really like the nose on this one, especially coming from a Scotch preference. I don't know, 8.4 on the nose. 8.6 on the palate, 8.7 on the finish.
that's some pretty high marks.
Yes, that is. I guess when I do find a bourbon I enjoy, then.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always, I've never really criticized the Blantons other than it's overhyped.
Right.
Like, go find something that's available. You'll appreciate it. Maybe better. And I'm not so sure. I probably make the same statement here, but I'm enjoying what this thing's providing me. So I want to put an interesting twist on this. You said your favorite bourbon was Booker's.
Yeah, I think so.
And this is coming in at 129.2. And Booker's fluctuates.
It's going to be in that range.
125 to 130, depending on which variation of Booker's. So I think I'm going to go pluck a bottle of Booker's.
All right.
And I'm going to see what you compare this, the proofy to the proofy.
Yep.
So give me a second.
Okay.
All right, so this one I've grabbed. This is batch 2 of 2024. They called this one, because I usually name these. Oh, this is the Beam House batch. So Booker's usually comes out with 4 batches a year. They're all usually pretty proofy, although this one's going to be a light one. This is a 124.6.
Comparatively, yeah.
Yeah, age 7 years, 2 months, and 22 days. So, all these Bookers, they have a slight variance, batch to batch.
Yep.
So, I don't remember, you probably don't remember which Bookers you preferred over the other because we just enjoyed them.
I don't know that like one release was that much better than the next. We've had plenty over the years. I mean, we were building log cabins in the fire pit to bring those boxes one.
Well, I've always spoken very highly of Booker's. I think Booker's it's just got a very unique roller coaster of a ride.
Yep. At my own whiskey collection at home, I think there are only 3 Americans in the closet. Right. Not that I keep as many as you, but Booker's is one of them.
Wow, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I actually like the nose better on the Blantons.
Well, the nose is pretty indistinctive here.
Yeah.
I find the nose on a bourbon is so hard, more often than not, for me to get real distinctive characteristics.
This one came more brown sugar, a little bit more vanilla. This one's a little bit more dusty. And granted, I don't think there's any dust on the actual box, but it was a fairly full bottle. Down a hatch. It's good.
Yeah, so there's a little cinnamon, a little spice, much less. It tastes or feels much less proofy. to me compared to the Blantons, even though it's 5%.
5%, but I mean,
Points
we're
different.
splitting hairs at that point.
And yeah, I like this one much better than this one.
Well, your favorite, then stay consistent. Yeah, I got to agree with you. I mean, it could be a little dealer's choice a little bit, in my opinion, but I've always really appreciated Booker's for this wavelength of finish.
It lasts a long time.
Not only does it last, but it goes through different stages. You know, whether the cinnamon's ripe here, or now it kicks in the vanilla, and then it kicks in the marshmallow, and you've already consumed the product.
Yeah. So
But yet, all the finishes are still going through their roller coaster ride. And I've always really, really liked that about Booker's.
this flavor profile is very little actual palate, almost all finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's sweet and smooth to start with, and then it has all this stuff that matures after you've kind of swallowed it.
So your opinion really hasn't swayed much on any bourbon topics today.
No, there was no real surprises here. I had high hopes that the cask strength would kind of intensify things in a good way, but for me, the Blanton's is better, a little watered down. And we've come across a few other things where I liked the normal versus the cask strength.
I'll tell you what, I mean, and it's not fair to the Blanton's single barrel right here, but coming off the 2 proofs, going to this is not.
Well, yeah, going back
is
it's
not
tough.
doing any justice at all. So the nose, I like the nose on this on this Blanton's better than I did the Booker's today, but I like the finish on that a little better.
And my stance probably hasn't changed. Like I'll gladly get one for retail, but I'm not chasing one down.
I don't think they're worth the chase at all. If you bump into one, you don't have one. Quite honestly, you know what they're perfect for? Gifting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you collect a few Blantons throughout the year, and you give them away as Christmas gifts, and you're a hero. You know, everybody loves you. Oh my God, you just give me a box of Blantons.
Yeah.
You know, have at it, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Be good.
No, they're good. It's good.
So, well, it was a fun little experiment.
It was. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we'll do some more of this stuff like this. If you like this comparison kind of profile, let us know. Give us some ideas.
Yeah, we're open to suggestions.
Yeah. How can we make a fool of ourselves? That's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to do here.
It's not hard.
It's not hard. It's really not that hard. So I'm Tom.
I'm Derrick.
Derrick. And we're gonna sign out. We'll see you next time. Be good.